ready for a conversation with unfiltered truths, politically incorrect statements, and a ton of shit that will piss you Karens off. You've been officially warned. Welcome to the Big Mike Podcast with your host, Big Mike.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Mike Podcast. I'm your host, Big Mike, and my cohort here. How you doing, big bro?
Not too bad.
Happy New Year, everybody. So we're in 2021. Let's see if all the madness is going to stop, if we're going to get back to normal.
Please.
For the love of Jesus.
Please, for the love of God.
I think people are losing their shit. I think I saw a bunch of stuff. We're going to go over some stuff.
I think it's officially now 2021.
No one gives a shit.
No one is giving a shit, and we're not going to have another year like we did last year.
So if you're seeing this, you see our other videos, hit that bell, like, subscribe, get comment on it. It's going to help us grow this platform. Like I said, we're working our kinks out as we go. You guys follow from the jump. I promise the show's going to get better and better as we move forward. So I'm going to jump right on something that I took some notes because certain things peed me off over the holiday. So we got this 80-year-old woman who is the Speaker of the House, and this woman is about the most retarded individual. And I'm going to say retarded, so everybody just calm down,
Mentally handicapped.
Whatever you want to call it.
All you,
so let's get right to it. So if you guys
don't
know, Nancy Pelosi's $20 million mansion was vandalized.
It was boo-hoo
by leftist people. And they left a severed pig head on her garage.
I think with fake blood too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So on the garage, it said, we want everything. Like I said in the previous podcast, if you check us out, these people eat their own.
Uh-huh. Yep.
These people eat their own.
Be prepared for them to eat their own.
Get ready for fireworks on January 6th because cities, they're not even showing it because I'm watching this one cat I'm following right now.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot his name, but he does live streams in Minnesota and Chicago and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There's shit popping off everywhere.
And they're not bringing it up in the media.
They're not bringing it up on the media.
You don't hear anything in the media.
So we're going to go through that. And another thing, we're going to jump on the Nancy Pelosi train here because this woman, I want to if I saw her, I would choke her. And I'm going to throw a scenario out that I heard. I was checking some stuff out where she could possibly lose the speakership if certain things happen. We'll go over that.
Well, she still has to have the votes for it.
Well,
she might not
hold on
have
a second.
the votes.
There's a little trick to that, too. So I was checking out some other things, too, doing some research the other night. And on top of that, this woman wants to run her mouth about the new House rules, I guess the 117th Congress or the House or whatever. They make rules every year when they get set up. So she's already running her mouth.
And she hasn't even been elected Speaker
so
of the
what
House
she wants
again.
to do, Nancy Pelosi here, what she wants to do is she wants to ban gender. It's a new rule. Terms like mother, father, son, daughter, all that's new House rules. Well, Nancy, aren't you the one that wanted to follow science? Well, let me give you some science for you. In science, it's determined that there's only two genders on this planet.
Male means male. Female means female.
Thank you very much. If you're confused, it's okay. You can be confused. We'll put you in the other box.
There's two sets of chromosomes, not 218 sets of different chromosomes.
So, Nancy, if you want to follow science, I'm going to be honest. Sheer fact, you dim-witted bitch. If you want to follow science.
Do you even want to call her dim-witted? Just completely.
No, she's completely. Well, she's just.
Fell off the rocker.
This is a written agenda for her.
Oh, yeah.
This is a playbook because she's going to start acting stupid and saying stupid shit. You want to know why? Because let me give you the scenario of Nancy Pelosi. We get her out of there. So what happens is on the 4th of January, right, they have the proxy vote.
Okay.
On the floor, what it is. So they have to vote. Now, these people have to come back in to Washington. The rules don't apply. This is new Congress. So you have to be there in person to vote. So
all your senator or your congressman elect.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Well, a lot of these older Democrats got other underlying health conditions, and they're scared to come into Washington because they're going to catch the invisible bug. And they have to be on the floor to make the vote. And I don't know if half these people are going to be able to show up.
Yeah, but are they going to change it like they changed the election
law?
No,
you can't do a proxy.
I mean, they're going to try to do
a vote. You can't do a satellite vote. It's a whole new thing. They have to set the rules.
They said that before the election, too.
Nancy's already thinking she's got the speakership. But this is just a scenario. If those people don't show up and she don't have enough votes, she's not the speaker anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what's going on. And that's why she's running her mouth about we're going to make rules about gender.
You're not going to try to. You're going to try to not use the word mother.
She's retarded.
What's the other one you said? Mother, gender.
They don't want to use mother, daughter, father, or son. These are the new House rules that Nancy Pelosi wants to set forth in the new upcoming rules in the House of Congress.
I don't honestly think she could get that passed through. Like, the congressmen are going to actually go, no, we're not.
No, this is the Democrats we're talking about. They're stupid enough to pass anything.
I don't think the Democrats are that stupid.
Shit, they can indict a ham sandwich. What do you think?
That's true. I forgot about that. The salami sandwich they just indicted for Russia collusion.
Yeah, that's.
Now, do you see can you blame what happened to her house? No.
Oh, you know what?
No.
She's lucky. That's all that happened to her house.
Yeah, because there's plenty of Americans like you said, they eat their young.
Well,
they eat them. They're going to eat their young.
Pelosi
is going. It's gonna happen sooner or later. And it's not going to be nice.
I'm going to say it right here. And I probably shouldn't say it because people are going to go, oh, my God, I can't believe that came out of your mouth. Look, these people who have wrecked your life, your livelihood, your family, you can't do anything. You're freaking out.
You can't leave your house.
Some states,
you can't have people over to your house.
Okay, we already deal with the level 5, what they're doing over in London right now. I actually have family members that live in London right now. Right? And telling us some of the craziest shit. They can't even walk outside the front door.
Yeah, that's no. You're not going to tell me I can't walk out my door.
This is UK we're talking about.
I'll still go out. I don't care.
It's crazy. So it dumbfounds me that we're still going to be going through this because everything and anything you could ever think about in the next couple of days is just going to be ultra-wide magnification like you've never seen before. It's going to be that bad. So if you're watching this right now, hit that like button, hit the bell, get notifications when we come up. We're going to be trying to do 2 or 3 a week, I think, right now with the schedule we got now.
I think 2. Now next time I believe we're going to try to at least start to live stream on Facebook. So
here pretty soon.
Go to the Big Mike Podcast Facebook page.
Like it, share
like that, follow it.
Pass the videos around. We're going to be posting a lot of stuff.
If you
cool.
follow it, once we go live, we'll actually let you know, hey, we're going live before, and then you guys will get the notifications that we're going live, so you guys can watch us live. So
great, I think because and we're gonna get the call in stuff situated. That's what we're working on right now. Is getting that set up where you guys can call in. We'll flash the number on the screen. It's going to be pretty cool. So. Let's spin over here where people are just getting fed up with everything. So I saw a wonderful report out of California where the people of California are just about had with Gavin Newsom here.
Oh, yeah.
Gavin Newsom, they got 1 million people sign that.
Yeah, they actually have a million signatures, registered voters that actually voted for him that are trying to
remove him out
of office.
Which is great. Good for y'all, California.
Hold on.
Some balls.
You're going to love this. Another thing this is off the subject of California, but there's actually a Republican that's going to be running for Virginia governor.
No, I did not hear
coming
that.
up. Yep, I just saw that.
Virginia, y'all need a Republican governor.
Virginia, this is the funniest thing. They have open gun carry laws.
Open carry law in Virginia.
All this stuff. Now medicinal marijuana
that's just a play for the Democrats to subdue.
Medicinal marijuana is legal now, and they took a little bit of laws out of the Texas playbook. Where you're not going to get in trouble for marijuana, and now they're trying to change everything up. Like he's trying to make it look like he's the good guy now. Well, guess what, Northam? I think you're gonna get your ass handed to you by this Republican.
I wish I could put my hands around some of these people's throats, but anyway, it's a different story. I saw this. This is a great little thing. It was down in Florida at a gun shop.
Well, real quick, Newsom, your time is numbered, and do not be surprised. What did Pelosi say? We'll go out there and pull him out with his hair out of the house. That'll happen to Newsom if he doesn't watch his back.
So. If he's got
he's going to be gone.
Signatures.
He's going to be gone.
Well, anyway, I saw this cool little story out of Florida. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a gun shop. They got a sign posted in the thing. It says, no mask allowed. So I think people are getting to the point where even business owners are like, we're done.
Yeah.
We followed what you said. and what you said was BS. You know, I mean, Fauci, and now I think Fauci's running around town talking about like everybody has to have the vaccine. Fauci, keep your mouth shut. No one wants to listen to your shit no more.
No.
Okay? You were the fool going mass.
Now, here's a question. Did you know who Fauci was before this whole thing happened?
And believe it or not, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
A lot of the people that are listening, and a lot of
Believe it or
people
not,
they
I did.
didn't. They didn't know even how to spell Fauci before
Right.
he's on the news until this happened.
Yeah, I read a couple of books. His name popped up. I have some sources that's connected to somebody else. His name popped up because what it sounded one. I'll give y'all what happened back in October of last year. No,
2019.
this year, 2019.
19, not 2020.
If you guys have been keeping up with the news, and a lot of you guys are probably watching this, probably seen it. They released a documentary about the virus on Netflix. So as soon as I saw that, what I did is I looked and I wanted to see who was the foremost expert on viruses.
Yeah.
And Fauci came up. Fauci came up multiple times. But Fauci, I don't know if they did it, but I couldn't find it before. I had it on Google there for a while. Fauci's name came up on a bunch of like old medical.
Yeah. No, you're not going to be able to find it now. You won't be able
and stuff
with
like
the
that.
suppression stuff. You're not going to be able to find it.
So I saw that offhand. I can't. He was a friend of somebody's. That it was a book I read. Dude, he was. I'll think of his name, but I knew he was going to be involved. I knew they were going to pull him in. Dr. Burke, not so much. I think she was just brought in just for GP purposes. I mean, she was a dingbat. She was worse than Fauci, I think, because she would say shit and then do something else. Fauci was the same way. Fauci's smug. He's arrogant. He was he's part of the cabal, pretty much. He's always been in the loop when things were going on. He got ultra wealthy.
Very. That's the biggest thing too is unless you have like
he has
patents and stuff like that. I mean,
he's so far deep in with the pharmaceutical companies, what they do.
There you go,
Moderna and stuff. He's got. Look, there's back doors behind back doors when it comes to buying stocks and being ghosting. Because I'll be honest with you, tomorrow we can go to Charles Schwab.
Yeah.
And we can literally ghost of an account.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah.
So just like when we were talking about in our very first episode podcast about, the stimulus money eventually is going to tell back in 4 or 5 months into these senators'
into these senators' back pockets. Yeah.
Oh, it'll happen. Yeah. So what Fauci does is these people are smart. They're not dumb. Okay.
They're smart. They're smart.
On top of that,
hold on. They're smart because you guys are not asking the questions you're supposed to.
Well, like I said,
are diving sometimes.
No, like I said in the previous thing, what they did is they gave Americans enough time to stop and go, oh, wait a minute.
Time out.
You said this.
Time out.
Let me check some information out here.
Nope.
Okay, I don't agree with you at all. And then now they're wondering, because they don't want to report the news.
Yeah.
At all.
They're just suppressing everything that comes out.
Every single thing. Every single thing comes out. It's like the biggest clown. If you can, I don't know how these people make money. I mean, seriously, I wish.
No, they can't. You know how they make money? Lobbying
shit.
And talking shit and backyard deals.
Dude, it's literally, I listened to the CNN tapes from the Veritas tapes.
Yeah.
They manufacture the news. They pigeonhole the news. They keep it they keep it suppressed over here, and just want you to just lose your mind. I think it's to the point now where the media is not getting the reaction they want. So now it's going to get more and more just absurd to pull the knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
But I think what you're going to see
your knee-jerk reaction is going to be
I think what you're going to see is after the 6th and this year, I think you're going to see a couple of people from the media go to prison.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff that I'm talking to a buddy of mine that works up in Washington, D.C. He said a lot of things are moving. There's moving parts everywhere. There's certain investigations on how things have been leaked.
Why do you think you haven't heard that much from Trump?
That.
You haven't heard that much from Trump since this whole November 3rd debacle.
Look, let me tell you what. Don't be naive. This man's got the goods.
Yeah. He's not a billionaire because he's retarded or stupid. This is a smart man.
Well, what it is, he knew what kind of game he was playing.
Yep. He knew when he get in, it was going to be a fight. He's going to arm wrestle the whole time. He ain't even come over the top yet.
No, it's coming. It's coming.
And once he comes over the top and slams their fist down on the table, they're not gonna like it.
Yeah, absolutely not gonna like it. There was something I wanted to kind of go over, and I'm having a mind blank here, and I didn't put it down in my notes. So, people are I don't know at this particular point how much longer people are going to stand for, because I know in Austin, Adler tried to put a curfew, and people just slapped it.
And people went crazy. Then they took it. The AG took it to court, and the court system was like, "Oh, well, they're not doing anything wrong." Well, guess what happened? Good luck. They still went. People were still open. They're not. There's some people that are going to conform. Some people are, but not everybody. Everybody.
So today, you guys follow Ted Cruz or anything? He made a little announcement. Let it know he got about roughly a dozen colleagues of his.
This is what's going on the 6th.
Are going to be objecting to the election certification on January 6th. So he got another dozen. Because I think what's happening is some of the rhinos, not the milk toast rhinos like Lindsey Graham and Cocaine Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you a story about Cocaine Mitch, why they call him Cocaine Mitch. So, and I'm not going to go get all crazy on some other subjects, but I will say some of the people you think that are good, like you truly think they're wholesome and they're just God-fearing, by the time we're done, they're probably going to come find me. Because I'm gonna let off some information that it's questioned if you should do it or not. Some personal info that I have the privy of actually getting these files. A lot of people say,
"Hey, when you're a politician, all your stuff is public.
Fair game, baby.
Yep,
fair game. So
you're in the limelight. You take the good with the bad. Just like if I don't care if you're a celebrity.
Just like me.
Yeah.
Just us just talking about. You guys can come at us, fire at us.
Yeah. I don't care if you're a celebrity. You get no kind of special treatment when it comes to regular people like me and Mike.
So it doesn't matter.
I don't care. You put your pants on the same way I put my pants on, 2 legs at a time.
So it's getting to the point where people are losing their cool. I mean, in London, this past, I think it was yesterday, massless crowd shows up.
Yep.
COVID's is a host. That's what they're chanting.
Did you see what happened in Wuhan for New Year's Eve?
Yeah. So
full packed.
You guys seen? I know some of you guys seen
packed.
photos.
Elbow to elbow, no mask.
They're freaking out, having a party. They're just like everything was fine.
You go over to
New Year's Eve
in New York.
Now, was that the most sickening? Hold on a second. We're gonna go over this right now.
That was worse than. Hold on. You're gonna look. That was worse than the lip singing Mariah Carey on Thanksgiving.
That was pretty bad.
The Christmas parade, excuse me.
So
that was that bad.
So I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably put it on because a lot of us were sitting at home.
We're used to that because we've done it for how long?
Well, me and my wife don't go out because the idiots are out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's too many drunk drivers.
Too many drunk drivers. I'm not going to risk my life.
And I'm not going to worry about partying my ass off for a whole 4 hours, getting obliterated, and then trying to worry about getting myself back home. That's just not my cup of tea. It's never been. We celebrate our own way, just like everybody else did. A lot of them stayed home, but it's the Christmas tree still up at our house. We got the food going, some music in the background.
Black Eyed Peas. Make sure you guys have your Black Eyed Peas for New Year's.
So we had a pretty good New Year's. Actually, I got to spend the New Year's with my son. He actually got shipped back. He's going for AIT, so he's in the military. So we were fortunate enough this year to have him in our house for the holidays, which is rare.
Yep.
So I'm blessed that happened, and we had a great time. But anyway, back to what we watched. I was literally I'm not the type of person that will scream at the TV.
I didn't really want to watch it.
There was 6 of us sitting in the living room. There was a house full of people. 6 of us are sitting there watching this, and I
just dumbfounded.
I'm watching some of this because, I've taken notes in my head. I got my book with me. I'm always taking notes. And I'm watching this, and they're like, you can just tell.
I mean,
they were trying to amp it up.
Yes.
And everybody was like,
and recapping the 2020. Why do I want to? This is the worst year that America's ever had.
This is what I was saying. No one wanted to hear what you celebrities had to say.
No.
They were trying to be funny.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. They were trying to amp it up. They were getting obliterated on some networks.
Yes, Carson Daly, I'm sorry. You've been doing it for 20 years. Guess what? You don't need to do it. They shouldn't have done it.
That's my feeling.
That was horrible.
And then you get asshole communist Bill de Blasio up here with his wife dancing like they're all happy.
Yeah.
Hold on, dude. Why the hell are you going to be dancing?
Yeah.
I'm about to get real upset right here. You're going to be dancing when you're just obliterated the citizens of your state.
Yeah.
Cuomo, you too.
Yeah.
Y'all are pieces of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're going to be up there dancing around while, let's see, your people are at home, not making any money, getting $600 on the refund.
You're going to be on stage.
You're going on national TV dancing around? Come on, man.
What the hell? And you celebrities out there, y'all
We're
need
in
to
this.
give it
Hold
up.
on. We're in this together. I'm
Kiss
sorry.
my
I don't
ass.
have $20 million sitting in my bank account, but you do. So
Kiss
it's okay
my
if
ass.
you're not working for a year.
Whatever. Everybody should just told them. I did see where the ratings were down and good.
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 Maybe
I
they
hope the
won't
ratings-
do that again. That was horrible. I didn't want to recap our worst year ever.
I
Did
didn't
you?
want to talk about okay, look, if you're a first responder, a nurse, here's what I'm about to say, and it might piss you off. I don't care. Look, I get it. Okay, you were there when the COVID started.
Yes.
You were at the hospitals. But guess what? A lot of it was bullshit, and a lot of you nurses and doctors know it.
I don't know. I know a lot of nurses that's calling it bullshit.
We know nurses.
Yeah,
personally.
no actual registered nurses that was like, this is complete bullshit.
It's fake.
You know,
They were telling us all kinds of stuff.
We have friends that we know of that their wife lived or works in the emergency room at the hospital.
Yep.
Her husband, congestive heart failure,
Whole 9 yards.
one lung, the whole nine. He didn't get it.
No, and she didn't get it.
Yeah, but she's around it 24/7.
No, she said it supposedly because she even thought in her head when she was telling us this that she goes that all of the nurses in like the nursing station or whatever, they were having their little break, and they said it was fake.
Yeah.
Because they were saying like there's no way in the world everybody walking in and they're testing positive for it.
Yeah.
And these people are like healthy athletes coming in.
Yeah.
Mid-50s are coming in, never had a sniffle, never had a flu shot.
And then all of a sudden they got COVID and they're on their deathbed. And they're on their deathbed.
They're not on their deathbed.
Well, some
a lot
people
of them were.
Some people were.
Yeah, because they had underlying health issues.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what a lot of people, the people that are passing and dying.
These people know that. We don't have to repeat that. They know.
They had an underlying issue before that. That's all it is. So.
Did you have to say that?
Yeah, I did.
Why did you have to say that?
Because I just want to reiterate that this COVID crap is
I'm
bullshit.
sure our people watching this know
Well,
that.
that's fine. Well, I'm going to reiterate it.
Okay, you're beating a dead horse over there.
What do you think the media is doing?
So I'm just saying, we don't need to really cover what these people. That's how I'm looking at it.
I'll let you know that the face mask mandate's bullshit. This COVID thing's bullshit. These lockdowns are bullshit.
Well,
I'm sorry. I mean that's how I feel.
Why are you saying sorry?
I know that's how you feel.
Well,
so,
I mean, everybody knows how I feel about it.
I mean, I haven't worn a face mask. Name one.
Well, I take that back. I can't sit there and pound my chest and tell everybody I'm the Billy, can't do this. Well, when you go to the airport, you better have your mask on because this Gestapo is right there. As soon as you walk in the door, dude,
their eyes are tranced on you.
They're on you're on your ass.
They're tranced on you. They're waiting for you to pull that mask down.
Basically, what I wanted to do, I didn't want to mess up my son's the vibe when we dropped him off, and I just was like, I'm wearing it. Of course, when you guys see my big old head and I'm wearing this face mask that barely covers anything up, it's a trip. It's funny, but I did it. I just did it to keep peace with my wife and my son. I wanted him to stay calm because mom was upset, and rightfully so. It's her baby. So, but yeah, I do wear a mask at the airport just because you got TSA there. You got bomb sniffing dogs. You got all kind of law enforcement.
Well, you worked at the airport, so you know how security is.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's horrible.
And I'm not going to try to get kicked out and make a big old scene.
Yeah.
Right then and there, even though I could have, but there was no point. But that particular time, I just wanted to save face pretty much. I didn't want to make my wife uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not like I'm walking in.
Son.
It's not like I'm walking in the grocery store.
Right. Yeah, at the grocery store, you won't see me wearing
or
it.
the convenience store.
I won't wear it when I'm pumping gas.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear it outside my car or driving by myself with my mask.
You people
on.
driving with your mask on.
You guys,
y'all the dumbest group of people I've ever seen.
That's going to keep you safe.
Do you realize?
But you have 90 pounds of garbage on your floorboard.
Yeah,
and that mask keeping you safe.
You ain't cleaned your car. I mean, I've seen some cars. Oh my!
The only thing that's holding it together is the bird droppings.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
And you're worried about
and you're worried about a mask while you're driving with your windows up.
Probably ain't changed the cab filter in the car since you owned it.
Ever.
You
got a 20-year-old cabin air filter.
Yeah, and you're probably, you're probably smoking 3-packs too.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
With your window cracked that far.
The dumbest people I see. Every time I see one, I just want to pull over and.
I start screaming out the window now.
Stupid, man. Stupid. I think people are fed up with that.
There's a lot of people. I've noticed, like, I just walked into a convenience store probably, about an hour ago? Usually I'm the only one without a mask. Literally 4 guys in front of me, 3 guys behind me. Not one of us is wearing a mask.
Nope.
Okay. I'm 41 years old. No underlying health conditions, and I have no problems. I've had went over to a friend's family's house. They're freaking out because I'm not wearing a mask. They say I don't take it seriously. So I wasn't allowed over when this certain person was supposed to be there. Yeah, well, the guy that showed up, basically a family member that showed up, he wears a face mask every time he walks out the door. He wears it at work. He wears it at the grocery store and everything. But guess what? I didn't get COVID, and he had COVID. He tested positive for COVID. So what does that tell you? Okay. Oh, well, he can be as safe as possible. How'd you get it? It's bullshit. There you go. That's enough said. The face masks are bullshit. This guy's religious about wearing an N95 face mask, and he still got it.
Well, here's the thing.
Bullshit.
Here's the thing. If a damn Kiwi can get tested, if a Kiwi can get tested for positive COVID, then you got to question everything.
Well, look at Elon Musk. 4 tests in the same day.
Yeah.
He went positive to negative to positive to negative.
It's ridiculous. Like, I was watching that thing, and the more and more I think about this, no one really wanted to listen to celebrities talk about anything.
Nobody wanted to talk about COVID. And I'm going to tell you this much.
We were done with it.
The best thing to do, and we made a little joke about it, is every time someone said COVID, drink. You'd be on the floor in 20 minutes.
I don't know. Yesterday.
We did a bowl game.
Okay, so we're going to go over this, and I'm not going to go down. I'm not a sports show. I'm not a sports thing. I do love football. I played football.
But we're talking about the politics of the game.
So we're going to talk about the politics of the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give y'all, some of y'all are going to give me a thumbs up on this, and some of y'all are probably, because y'all are, Ohio State fans and Notre Dame fans. But let me give you my breakdown. So I wrote these notes. I'm going to go over them. So we had Texas A&M, right? They didn't make it. They said, nope, you're not good enough. Notre Dame was good enough. Okay, this is what happened.
But they lose a championship game.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, they lose their championship game, and they didn't joke. They didn't shoot down.
Let me get this out before you chime in, because this is I want to break it down so people can understand what I'm saying. So you get in front of the bowl board or whatever, right? Who's ever determined who's ever going to which the playoff bracket?
It's computer now.
Well, I don't think it's the computer. Hear me out. What? So in college football, it's always based on region and TV ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I bet your sweet ass Notre Dame had a checkbook ready to go.
An open checkbook.
Right. I think Notre Dame, this is my personal opinion, wrote that check because we all know Texas A&M was better than Notre Dame.
Well, look at it this way. They got beat, right? And I don't care if they got beat by the number 2 team or 3 team or whatever. They did not go down one spot.
So hold on. So when you had Cincinnati and Texas A&M got moved, y'all ain't good enough, pretty much. This is what I thought. And I was watching the game. Mm-hmm. The reason for it is they did not want 2 SEC teams in that playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Notre Dame stroked the check. I don't care what you say. Y'all can go in the comments below. Whatever, you're making shit up. I honestly believe there was some tomfoolery going on.
And I don't think you're the only person that's thinking this either.
Now, Notre Dame was nowhere near the capacity of Texas A&M.
Nope.
Sorry. Cincinnati would have stopped Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Better record. I think it had a little bit more of a challenging record than Notre Dame did. Okay, this is the scenario. Then we come to Ohio State. Now, let me tell you about Ohio State. So everybody in the computers and everybody in the country was on the nutsack of Justin Fields. Yes, he's a good quarterback. We see quarterbacks like him all the time. the dual threat quarterback. It gets old. Okay, get off his nuts, Herb Street. Jesus criminy! All you did was
the
all
whole
night on the game.
The whole damn game.
Jesus criminy! And you would think that ESPN
stop being biased to one team.
You would think ESPN would say no.
You need to
back out.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring someone in, but no. ESPN,
all over
ESPN.
Ohio State's nuts.
So Ohio State plays 6 games.
6
games, and they're in the championship.
Are they in the Pac-12?
I don't give a rat's ass what they're in. Listen,
they didn't play nobody.
They played 6 games. They didn't play in a full season.
No.
So guess what? Don't give me the excuse it was COVID. I don't care.
No.
Everybody else had to go through the whole bullshit.
Yep.
That was your state.
Yep.
That was your governor playing that bullshit.
Yep.
So guess what? Oh well. You don't get the benefits.
Yeah.
Okay? You have to go with the politics, but the politics kicked in here.
Yeah, the politics kicked in real bad.
It's all about It's
supposed
TV
to be
viewership.
strength of your schedule.
Strength of your schedule.
You can't count Ohio State. They had 6 games. They're not playing anybody hard. They played Northwestern for their championship.
Right.
How long has it been since Northwestern was any good? 6 years? 7 years?
8 years ago, something like that.
Maybe.
I don't keep up with college football like I used
No.
to.
No.
But this is my scenario.
This is all the politics that's going on, though.
Okay. So if you guys were watching the game last night like we did.
I think everybody was.
I thought it was going to be, okay, so Justin Fields got hit on a play.
Destroyed.
Destroyed. I mean, literally on his ass.
Yeah.
And I knew when he got hit, he wasn't getting back up.
Yeah, he broke
something. Got cracked, or he fractured something, or he broke something.
Yep.
Okay? This is what's got me pissed off. So I'm sitting there watching this, and everybody's making their own scenarios. So he gets up, grimacing. They put him back in. You guys watched the game. He hobbled off the field. He could barely.
The freshman comes in with one play, and then he comes back and throws it. Grimacing the whole time.
Grimacing the whole time like you broke your rib.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes to the medical tent.
Yep.
Now, this is what's trippy. He goes to the medical tent. Now, we all know how many players get in trouble for substance abuse. You know, the supplement powders they take, the supplements and all that. They always get popped for anything.
Any kind of advancement.
Yep. An enhancement,
yep.
Okay? It's different. Like when defensive players take, a couple Advil before a game. That's different, that kind of thing. So he goes to the tent, and all of a sudden this kid comes out and starts throwing rockets.
51-yarders.
Twisting his body like he's been in the NFL combine, like he's trying out. And as soon as I said that, I said, they doped him up.
Mm-hmm.
They doped him up. So if you're an Ohio State fan,
y'all should be forfeiting that game.
Y'all should be forfeiting that game.
And don't give me he's a strong individual. No.
Oh, he's got guts. He's got glory. Don't even go there because let me tell you what. I played Texas high school football, and anybody who plays Texas high school football back in the mid-'90s or the '80s understands when I say this. There's a lot of other shit goes on the sidelines that people don't know about.
And now they have the tents that pop up. You don't know
what's going on. Let me tell you what. That doc shot his ass up.
Oh, they already had not a conference, but I think a Zoom interview afterwards.
Right.
I didn't get diagnosed with anything, but the trainers and the doctor told me I should be okay if I took an injection. Huh? Don't worry about it. I don't know what's wrong with you. Take this injection. We didn't scan you. We didn't get you properly we didn't
vetted.
find out. We didn't take you back in the halftime. They actually gave him the injection in the tent, not in the halftime after they have 30 minutes to go over and find out what's wrong with them. They did it in the tent.
Yes.
And then it's halftime. Don't know what happened there in halftime in the locker room. Comes back, starts throwing 57-yard or 51-yard bombs. Couldn't run. You notice that, right?
Yeah,
he's a dual threat, and all of a sudden, now he take that dual out. So let's just airball it the whole time.
No, hold on. He still was making cuts.
Not as well as he was before the hit.
But all I'm saying is that if you have to inject your player,
what
kind of coaching staff are you?
Yeah.
Don't sit there and talk all that shit.
That right there is the politics of the game that you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So you would lose viewers or anything like that.
My honest opinion, A&M got screwed.
Yep.
Okay, Cincinnati should have been there. Notre Dame was trash.
Notre Dame got their ass handed to them in the ACC championship against Clemson. They didn't go down one spot.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, that alone right there tells you the politics. Then they get their ass handed to them 31-7 31-7 against Alabama.
So
you're telling me another SEC, Texas A&M, which should have been number 4.
But I am going to say this. But,
give them a better game.
Ohio did beat Clemson.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I'm saying is the method of it and the politics of it.
They should have never been in that game.
2, you should have never been in that game. We didn't play a full schedule.
Yep.
No, I don't care. All you sports analysts, all you morons that suck.
You're not playing games, you don't stay ranked.
Exactly. If you ain't playing games and your state has a protocol, then it sucks to be in your state.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids that didn't get to play college football because
at all.
Their state said nope.
At all. So what do you just say? They didn't play at all? You got to keep them in the top 25?
And isn't it funny?
Because they were ranked 22nd at the beginning of the season?
Let me throw this out for you. Isn't it funny how everybody wanted to come down to Texas or Florida to play their bowl games?
Yeah.
Because
if
they
you've
couldn't host it.
All your South, everything,
South.
almost majority of all the bowl games are all South. The game was in AT&T Stadium, the Alabama game. In the is it the Mercedes-Benz Dome, Superdome?
Yeah, I think it was Louisiana.
In New Orleans, and that's where they played the national championship last year. But it's South.
Well, here's the thing. That's my opinion.
You know why? Because we don't have lockdowns. We're not locking down anymore.
We're done.
They're done with that.
But what I'm saying is, I think what it is, and this is my opinion, because it's my show.
All about the money and the politics of the game.
When it comes down to it, it's about the airtime.
Yep.
It's about the marquee thing that's going on.
Yep.
I called it the Longhorns coach got dropped.
Tom Herman's gone.
Tom Herman's
Politics again.
Politics again. But guess what? Us in Texas knew that it was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
We knew 6 months, and we already called it. If he don't do what he said,
before the season started, if he's not up there, he's gone.
Texas alumni don't play.
No.
Their sports department don't
That's
play.
the politics of the game, though, too.
Politics of the game.
It's all a business.
But it's in high school.
Yep.
We're going to get in. We're going to go down. We're going to do a podcast on that about the politics of Texas high school football. I'll throw this out since we're talking about football right now, and we're going to get on some other subjects. Top states for football, flat out. California. Texas is number 1, baby. I don't care. Texas, California, Georgia, Florida, and PA. Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Those are my Power 5.
You got to put Oklahoma in there.
No. I'm talking high school. Where most people come out of each state is Pennsylvania. PA is in there.
I would say high school, not college.
And I could probably throw another one in there. Actually 2 more I could throw in there. I could probably throw Georgia and Louisiana in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Be honest with you.
I can get you there.
So that our region is just hardcore cold.
I can understand that. Minus California and PA. The rest of them are all down south.
Yeah.
Yep.
So your best players are
Yep.
because we just live, eat, and breathe the sport down here.
Mm-hmm.
I will do a show on the politics of high school football.
Oh. We've been around high school football since we were in high school. Yeah. So and we've just now recently I wouldn't say got out, but departed a little bit away from it because we're not as interested because our kids are not playing high school football.
Yeah, so we're going to cover all that. It's going to be pretty cool. Y'all get the inside taste because a lot of people really want to know what happens here in this state when it comes to football.
Yeah,
you got a lot of good publications, but they really don't talk about certain things.
Yeah,
and we'll talk about the politics in the community.
Yeah, the politics in the community, the politics in the boosters.
Yeah, we're going to go down that
the city, I don't know if they have them anywhere else, but we have independent school districts.
I see they do in different states. I'm pretty sure they got independent
school districts. It's like ISDs. It's not county schools or anything like that.
We got the largest playoff bracket, the longest run
the longest to make
5 games.
When you told me that the first time I heard that, I was like, holy cow. 5 games to make state, you have to win the last one. That's an NFL freaking season.
Well, yeah, we got the toughest bracket.
There's your politics again right there.
Well, it's the toughest bracket. We got the most teams in the state,
That's very true, too, because if you come to Texas, you see how many – you come around the corner, there's 5 teams 10 miles apart from each other.
Oh, yeah. That's it. We're growing so fast, but that's another subject. I just wanted to cover that college thing. It was irritating the shit out of me last night.
Just the politics and everything.
Just the politics of it. It's politics in everything we do, and it kind of gets old when you see it firsthand. And I know I wasn't the only one thinking that, like, holy crap, he was barely even breathing.
Yeah. No, he could barely walk without grimacing, and then all of a sudden he's throwing 51-yard bombs.
He's twisting his hips like he's in the NFL combine.
Ryan Day, guess what?
You're trash.
You messed up.
You trash, dude.
I honestly think you made it worse by not saying, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Imagine if this kid gets hurt, right? Imagine
Seriously
if he
hurt.
Got hurt in the game.
Seriously hurt.
Yeah, like something went on. He got hit again. Say he punctured a lung or something. He had internal bleeding.
Because the rib was already cracked or something.
Or something like that.
And it finally broke.
And it broke during
and punctured his lung.
Punctured his lung. Could have killed him.
Yeah.
Or punctured his heart. Could have killed him.
Because you weren't paying attention and you were worrying about him winning this game.
Where was the player safety?
Exactly. Just because he says he can play doesn't mean he can. Exactly.
We've all done that. I used to play middle linebacker.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good,
coach. I couldn't see black and white stars. Half my eyeballs would go in and out.
Fuzzy.
I don't know how many damn concussions I had. Fuzzy. Yeah, I could go back in.
I'll go in,
all
Coach.
of us played like that back in the mid-'90s and '80s.
Looking like Billy Bob and Varsity Blues.
Yeah. Not getting your noodles scanned. Yeah, passed out.
Again, they scanned my cat. I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know?
But I just wanted to cover that, so we're going to get on some more stuff. You were telling me a story, and you've been keeping up on this one, about the nurse.
The COVID. And we'll go back into the COVID thing.
The nurse that got the Bell's palsy in her. And a lot.
There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them.
What we're hearing from that one you're tracking this.
I'm tracking this.
Everybody thinks she's dead.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's Amanda something. I can't remember her last name. It's a nurse that took her vaccine on the TV, then did a conference, like a news conference, not even 3 minutes to 4 minutes later.
Right.
She's sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden she gets like discombobulated.
I can't even find the clip. I went looking for it.
And you're not going to be able to find it because they've been burying a lot of stuff. She goes, oh, hold on. And she passes out and the doctors catch her.
Right. Well, there was a clip of that.
There's a clip of that.
A
lot of people have already seen this, right? So then the doctor was like, oh, it's because she wasn't sleeping well and she hasn't been getting a lot of sleep lately. And I'm like, okay, so the coincidence of 4 minutes ago she just took the vaccination and all of a sudden she passes out. Well, did a couple deep dive in, and that was about 3 weeks ago, I believe, when it happened, when the vaccines first started rolling out.
Yeah, like you kept telling me, hey, man, I'm checking this out, dude. I can't find her. All of a sudden she's missing.
Yeah,
like she's not posting anymore. And then you're like, hey, there's people going, yo, dude, we got to question this. There's no.
And then I'm on Facebook, and people are going, whoa, hold on. Then they show her, like, they show this lady, like, this is supposed to be her sitting in front of the stairs of where they took,
right, and she had a mask on or something.
She had a mask on. The part was totally different. She was bigger. The eyes color were different. And I was like, there's no way that they could, like, Photoshop this. And you looking at it, and there's an actual picture. And there's people in Malaysia going, she's gone. You ain't heard from her. She hasn't posted on her Instagram at all.
That's what was tripping. You were telling me that she was like,
she literally was posting every day on her Instagram for like the past 3 years. All of a sudden, no more posts. No more posts. No daily post. Facebook, same way.
Let me ask you a question. You think she died?
With what I see,
I don't know nothing about the story. You're the one you kind of keep track of this.
With what I see, she's not around no more. And they're burying it for their agenda.
Well,
because if someone died from the vaccine, all that money goes out the window.
Well, I did know.
And I don't blame Trump for that. I blame the pharmaceutical companies.
Well, we all knew they were going to rush it.
Yeah.
But what it was is it was the optics.
And it's not,
because everybody kept saying
Trump.
You couldn't do this.
It's not Trump going, you need to get it out, you need to get it out. That's the FDA doing that. The FDA has to approve it before it goes out.
Well, I don't think they did the proper trials like they were supposed to.
No. Because I know they were trying to get it out fast.
I know everybody was rushing because everybody was panicking.
Yeah.
Well, why would you panic when your survival rate is super high?
99.92%. Thank you for one of our subscribers put it up there. It's 99.92.
You know, and
so a 0.08% chance of dying.
And once again, when it comes to subscribers, y'all hit that bell, follow us. Look, sometimes we're going to miss things. Okay, we're not 100%. Mm-hmm. We're human. Yep. We're going to miss things. We're going to little things we're going to say.
And just to notice, we do read the comments.
I don't read comments.
I'll read the comments for you guys.
Because there's too much information going on mm-hmm. my end. So it's not like I don't care about the comments. It's just like right now,
if we don't comment on your comment, we're sorry, but we will bring it up if we need to.
But
so I want to thank the one subscriber. It's 99.92, so you got a 0.08% chance of dying.
Right. And like I said, we're not going to get everything 100% correct because that's what you guys are out there. Basically, what it is, we're a community.
We're starting. We're getting your thought pattern going on, and you guys are going down the rabbit hole for us. So
we don't want anybody to go down the rabbit hole. We want to bring the shit to light,
and they're going to pay attention to it. That's what we're looking for.
No, we're not wanting anybody to go down the rabbit hole. We're not conspiracy theory.
No,
anything.
we're not. When I talk about rabbit hole, I'm talking about going in and actually doing some research themselves as well. They might know that they're like, okay, I hear it, but they're going a little bit farther to make sure.
But I'm pretty sure the people who are going to subscribe to this are pretty damn smart.
Yeah.
They probably don't want to listen to all that, we don't need to go down the matrix or anything like that.
No. I'm not talking about conspiracy theories. And when I talk about rabbit hole, when I say rabbit hole, means they're just going to deep dive a little bit more to get to the actual story, 100% of the story, not the sugar-coated 5% that the social media and the mainstream media is doing.
Yeah. So we're going to cover one more topic.
One more quick topic.
That I was checking out here. Let me pull this up because I got notes here. And if I can't find it, we're probably just going to kill this feed. I'm not sure here. For some odd reason, this thing's not kicking over. Someone asked me a question the other day. Okay, this is it. I'm sorry. I apologize because I'm just kind of going 5 different directions. Okay, everybody's tripping. It was funny because this is what I wanted to say about the stimulus, because we talked about the stimulus bill and all that.
Yeah, wrap it up with the stimulus.
So checks are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to go have breakfast this morning with my son before he flew out. And it's funny, we drove by the bank. And I was like, and my wife looked over and she goes, oh my God, you see how many, it was bumpered, like coming out.
On a Saturday.
Before
12 o'clock.
This is our bank. Never seen
Which
it
is
like
a
this.
federal credit union.
Yeah. Which we never see it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was like, it was stimulus checks.
People pulling the money out of the bank?
Yeah. They were standing, like the one ATM on one side.
Oh, yeah, because they have an ATM in the back and a walk-up one in the front.
Right.
Okay.
So people I was like, oh, they're pulling it out. Because I really think that people are they're like, they don't care. They're just going to take the money, whatever, because literally a lot of these people, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I wonder how many of them needed gas.
Yeah.
I wonder
or
how
get
many
their power paid up on.
Or just paid a little bit, and I wonder how many people needed to go grocery shopping a little bit.
Yep.
You know, and when I drove by, I was like, really, it didn't upset me that the bank was packed. It just upset me because they're making everybody panic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you see that many people at my bank, and I've been banking there 11 years, never on a Saturday morning, ever after a holiday, anything like that.
People pulling money out of the ATM.
At that rapid rate.
Yeah. It's like toilet paper crisis all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think that there was a lot to do with that. It was the people pulling stimulus out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's their money.
Are checking to see if the stimulus is in.
Yeah, it could have been a lot of
Because
that.
some people don't like to use
I
their
saw
online.
the ATM. Yeah. ATM was rocking.
Yeah.
They were rolling.
Not everybody uses the app, so.
So it was kind of a cool. It was cool. I just my heart goes out to everybody who's going through that BS right now because it's tough.
That their jobs got taken away from them or their business got taken away from them because of all this lockdown bullshit.
Well, what it is
I feel sorry for
this
them.
is what it is. Okay. We got knocked the hell out. Okay.
We got stomped on the ground.
Okay, we got stomped on the ground. Yeah. We're supposed to get up and smile.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, thanks for the $600.
Right. So we're going to get up and smile. And guess what these people in office are going to do, these people up at the Hill? They're just going to expect us to go. And we will because Americans are like that, you know?
The right Americans, we're not going to ask for a handout, but got to give us something to work with, though. Open up the economy so we can do that.
Everything tells you need to know about this virus and this vaccination. When I saw that picture of Wuhan, that told me everything I need to know. This is a chess. This is just Trump's right when he says, look, they're not after me, they're after you.
Yeah.
That's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a good 2021. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about this show, how big we can get this show to build. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, leave a comment. That helps us with the algorithm.
Like the video.
All that.
Leave your comments. Send us an email. I'll go through the emails. Like I said, if it's relevant and we like your comment, I'll say it up on the show.
And we'll do something. We're going to start sending something out. And also, too, if you want to support us at hornsandheels.com, go check us out there. That's another way to support the show. While you're there, grab you a bag of Rodeo Coffee. Rodeo Coffee Company, grab you a bag. It's our Western Pecan Blend. It just released a couple of days ago. Get you a bag. This coffee's great.
Selling out fast.
It's going. I didn't think when we were setting this up, when we were in the meeting talking about the coffee, and what, because I want to. My company is not to just sell you products. I want products that you really enjoy.
Yeah.
My hats, my T-shirts, all that. Look, we're going to do a thing. It's still cold. Still got. If you leave us a comment below right now, if you're watching
and
this,
we like it,
okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a free beanie cap.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. I don't know how many beanie caps we're going to go look. It's still cold.
Gray or tan?
Gray or tan.
We'll let you know.
We're just going to just rhyme a reason, gray or tan.
Yep.
Just to say thank you because you're checking us out and the thing. And we're going to do multiple giveaways.
Yep.
As we go. We got some pretty stuff we're working on for future shows. It's going to be pretty cool. We don't do this for charity.
Nope.
None of that kind of stuff. We're going to build the platform together. We want you guys to enjoy what we're doing. And sometimes we like to say, hey, thank you for supporting us. It's just our way to say, hey, appreciate it.
We appreciate you taking your time out, watching, and listening to us rant. And
so I don't know how many beanie caps we have. I think we got about 50 of them.
Probably about 50.
About 50 of them. We got the one. I'm wearing one of them right now. It got the patch on the back. It's got the Horns and Heels Rodeo patch on the back. These are more of a they're a bigger type of beanie, like a ski beanie. So we're gonna get if you leave a comment below in this section,
and we like it,
James,
we use it.
James likes it and checks it.
Yep.
What we're gonna do is we'll get a hold of you and through the email.
Yeah, you would if you see a like in the comment on my comment on your comment is just email us. Give us your information, and we'll shoot it out to you as fast as possible.
Yeah. Now, mind you, with all the shipping delays.
If you look up everything, we always have, no matter about the holiday season.
We're going through shipping delays still because people still in their mind think, oh, after Christmas. That really didn't matter after Christmas because we're waiting on stuff. Everything's all jammed up. So it's going to be a couple more days, probably in January, and then everything's going to plane out.
Yeah, once probably I think it's like Tuesday. You'll be all right. But once we get the comments and everything, and we get all your information, we'll get it in the mail as fast as possible. Send you a tracking number so you can keep track of that and everything like that.
We'll get it out fast. But I appreciate you guys checking us out. I'm Mike with the Big Mike Podcast. Look, thank y'all. Love y'all. God bless America, and I'll see you on the next podcast.